So welcome back to the Dreamweaver tutorials. In this video, I'm probably going to try and make it quite short just because I don't want you to sit through watching me create a banner, but I will give you an idea for a website that you can go on to create a banner. We are going to be putting our banner into the top row of our table here. So the website that I used was Adobe Express. Now you can, I think there's other websites like Canva, you can maybe use one in Photoshop, just whatever you're comfortable with using. I quite like Adobe Express because it can give you templates to work from and shapes and things that you can put into it. I've put this little plain logo into mine. So this is a banner that I created for Let's Explore NI. Now it's not the most exciting. I might change it further down the line, but for now, I'm just going to keep this. And also the colours, I still don't know if I will settle on the colours that I've chosen, but this is basically just a tutorial to show you how to do it, not how to make it look perfect. You can play about with it and do whatever colour scheme you like. So now that I've created my banner, I'm just going to download this onto my folders and then I can actually put it into my website. Now, as you can see, whenever I downloaded my banner, I just want to have this outline of it available. I don't want to have any white marks above it or below it, which will block out on my website. I don't even know if that makes sense. But yes, so I have downloaded this onto my computer and I've changed the name of it to banner.png. Now, I don't know if I've said before, but do not use capital letters or spaces whenever you're naming images or any other assets within your website, because it's just easier whenever you're using lowercase so that there's no mistakes made in your code or anything. So I've just called this banner.png. Now you can see that this is sitting outside of my Let's Explore NI folder. I need to make sure that this is inside it so that I'm able to actually upload it onto my website. Now I want to put banner into my images folder and just make sure that it is inside a folder that I can find easily in my Let's Explore NI folder. Now I am back into Dreamweaver. We can actually put our banner into our website now. So now that I have my banner created and I'm about to put it in, I can take this word out here because I don't need that anymore because I know where my banner is going to go now. And what I want to do is, so click into the cell where you want to put in your image or your banner. Obviously my top cell is where I want to put it. So I am clicked in here. I want to go up to insert and then I want to select image. So insert and then image. And then what I want to do is find the folder where my image is saved into. So I can see here's my Let's Explore NI folder. I'm going to go into my images folder and here we can see my banner there. Now if I hit open, we can see that this has gone massive. So I need to make this smaller so that it's not covering my whole website. So you can play about with the width and the height of the banner, whatever size you think is suitable. But for now, I think I'm just going to do maybe my width. I know my table is 900 pixels, so I'm going to change my width to 900 pixels. Now make sure you have your properties toolbar available. Again, if it's not, you go up to window and you just make sure that properties is selected so that you can edit your image in this. So click on your image, change the width to, I would do 900. If your table is 900 pixels wide, then you maybe want to change your width to 900 pixels wide. Now see this little padlock here, make sure that that's turned on or make sure that it's locked. This just means that whenever you edit this, so if I change this to say 800 pixels and I press enter, notice how the height changes with it. That just means that you're not editing it in a way that it's going to make it look squished or stretched or anything. So I'll show you what I mean. So if I turn this off and I change this to 900, and I change this to, I don't know if it's going to work now. If I change it to something silly like that, you can see that it squishes the image almost and like the text in it is squished. So just make sure that that is turned on. Change your width to 900, press enter, and you can see that that looks a bit tidier now. Now obviously you can see these big gaps here. If I just click out of my box, you can see my banner along the top. Now I'm actually noticing there's a bit of gap there. So I'm maybe going to make this a little bit, it has changed it. I'm going to make this a little bit longer now. try that for now. Yeah, that's better. So that is how you insert an image onto your website. So that is our banner inserted. I can show you how to insert more images. Once we get our pages set up, I can show you in more detail about how to insert images onto separate parts of the pages. You might have also noticed I did make this background, this green background, a little bit lighter, just because I didn't love the sort of the other green that I had before. But yeah, I'll probably end up changing a lot of this website as we go on, as my preferences change. But yes, that's how you insert an image onto your website, and you can move on to the next tutorial to see what we can do next on our website.